that this isn't really, that's not all it is, because the human brain is wired to avoid pain. So practice can actually, if you're not careful about it, it can become a source of procrastination. So we tend to think of practice like this, like the more time I put in, the greater the results will be, and it'll be a linear graph. But really, it sort of becomes a little bit like this. You get a little bit of growth at the start, but after that you can sort of stagnate with just pure practice. So, and I actually, before I started my challenge, I had the chance to, I just emailed some people that I liked, and I was like, hey, can I ask you a couple of questions about painting? And one of them was the artist Eflem Mercier, which I love his work, incredible. And he said something I'd never heard of before, which was that one of the biggest wastes of time is not being conscious of what you're doing, or in other words, doodling around. And it didn't really occur to me until later on what he actually meant. So one thing I like to do by myself when I'm working at home, just on the computer, it's very lonely work, what I do. I don't talk with a lot of people. And so at the end of the day, sometimes what I like to do is I just like to hear people talk. So I put on my headphones and I listen to podcasts. Bill Burr or, Your Mum's House podcast, a lot of comedian talk. And it's relaxing to me. So what I'd do is I'd open up a notepad, I'd put on the earbuds, and I'd listen to podcasts, and I would just sketch. Not really a goal in mind, but I would just sketch. And what I was doing was not good. It was really quite horrible, actually. Some of them don't even look like people. But I thought, the age-old mantra, practice makes perfect. If I just keep at it, I'll get better. But I looked through the previous work, I flipped through the pages, and I noticed that from a couple of weeks ago, there wasn't any difference between them. Like, I wasn't getting better over time.